Pastor Bishop Mark Collier literally came into my life more recently and literally righted a lot of the wrongs as far as mentorship and as a worship leader, as a male.
Wow.
Seeking, like, it was great to have the voice of a lot of women in my life and strong women and people who pushed me to know God, but to hear it from a male, like, this is how you do it as a male and understand me as a male.
Welcome to the Pastor Chira Show. I'm Pastor Chira, and today we launch. We launch into new territory. We launch into new mindset. We launch into new relationship. Are you ready to launch out? Come on and launch out with me as we go into this conversation on today. And let me tell you something about this conversation today. First of all, y'all know it's the first Tuesday of the month. You know it. So what's it hitting for? It is all the way hitting for new music, a new artist, new sound, new. And, you know, all things new aren't always all things new, because he's new to us, but he's not new to everybody. But I want to introduce you to this amazing artist. Who is it? Who am I talking about? None other than Mr. Deion Payton. Yes! Hey!
Hi!
How are you?
Great. How are you today?
Amazing. I'm amazing.
Yes.
You know why? Because I'm sitting here with you today.
And I'm you. So it's going to be a great day.
I'm so excited that we're here having this candid conversation.
Yes, I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
You have no idea. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time. Listen, it's been a long time coming. And so, listen, before we get into our conversation, can you just introduce yourself to the viewing audience?
So, hi, audience for the Pastor Chira Show. I am Deion Payton. As you can see right down there, I'm a worship leader. I am a teacher. I am newly a gospel artist, and I'm so excited to be here with you. I am from Philadelphia, born in Boston, but I am from Philadelphia. So I'm excited about this opportunity to talk, and let's get it going.
Yes. Wait a minute now. Hold up. Born in Boston?
Yes.
How the ham sandwich did you get to Philadelphia?
So I moved to Philadelphia. I was 6 years old. My mom had gotten married, and we moved over here to Philadelphia. And literally, sometimes, you know, they say change one thing, change everything. I could not imagine my life without living here in Philadelphia. So although all my family is in Boston, I am a Philadelphia by being raised here.
That's right. No Bostonians here. You are a Philadelphian. What would you say? What are the differences between the two cities? Like being born in Boston and being raised here in Philly and going back to Boston and being in between. What would you say the differences are and how it cultivated you into who you are today?
Philadelphia is for sure a very musical city. So I feel like I was able to thrive here. And while it is musical everywhere, but Philadelphia is like the singers, the musicians, anybody, you have to make it in Philadelphia in order to really like make it. And so moving here, it was much more fast paced, and Boston is very chill. if I
Yeah.
could describe it. It's very
Yeah.
chill. And while I do love it, and again, visiting there because my family still lives there,
Mhm.
it is, I do like Philadelphia. I do like it.
So, how did or when did you know that music was your vein?
So if you ask my mother, I could sing before I could talk.
Oh
It
Lord.
was music before I could talk. And so I've always been around music. She sang, my mother sings.
Oh
She
wow.
likes to act like she's retired, but
Uh,
she sings. But she was our youth choir director at the time.
okay.
And I started singing at 4 and I like never stopped. I literally
Wow.
went to the High School for Creative and Performing Arts. And truth of the matter is, I went there because I didn't want to be bored in high school.
Oh,
Literally. So
that's a
I
good
was
reason,
like,
though. That's a very good reason.
I think people tell me I can sing a little bit. So
Let me try this out.
yeah, let's not be bored.
And
And once I
let's
got
pass high
there,
school in the meantime.
so, but once I got there and I really, really got to have the experiences that I had, I knew I couldn't live without music. Literally,
Wow.
no matter how I ended up in my career being in music, I had to. It used to be I wanted to be in entertainment law, and I didn't want to be the artist. Look at the turn of events here.
Yeah.
But, but I realized like I feel alive when I sing.
Oh.
Um, and it just is something, a passion that like can't be articulated. It just makes me feel life come into my body in so many ways.
Wow. Life. So, do you get that from the other areas of music that you do in teaching and instructing? Because they are two different things.
Oh,
Um,
yes.
yeah. I mean, because they are, right? Teaching
Mhm.
and instructing are very, 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 very different. And so, you hold various titles and various positions within music. Can you explain how you got to those places?
So I am fortunate enough to be adjunct professor at Cairn University, which is actually where I went and got my degree from.
Wait, you know
So
what?
adjunct professor.
Wait, oh, wait. You're an adjunct professor. No, no
Yeah.
shade, no shade. But
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
are you in your 40s?
No, I'll be 30 on June 11th.
I'm sorry, and you're an adjunct professor. Can you tell the
Yeah.
people out here that they can do whatever they put their mind to do? I'm sorry, because listen, that's an accomplishment.
Thank you.
I'm so proud
Literally,
of you. I feel like a proud mother right now. I'm so sorry.
thank you.
That's amazing. How did you? Okay, go ahead. Finish what you were saying because I got excited. Go ahead.
But no, literally, it's a funny story because I literally got the position by doing and being. Literally, just as you said, be whatever you want to be for those who may be younger and feel like you don't have the experience, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the experience. You literally, got to college and I remember saying my first week there, I don't want to be here. So it was like, can I be for real?
Yes.
It was honestly such a different experience from my high school experience.
Yeah.
And I went from being in a space that like you could see rainbow hair, you could see all kind of culture and that artistic culture, as we were talking about with Philly, to a
Yes.
very small, predominantly white institution,
Mm-hmm.
a Christian institution.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, whoa, this is culture shock for
Different.
me.
Right.
Yeah. And I remember saying to my mom, hey, can I transfer? Like tomorrow? Like, mind you.
I don't want to stay.
And
I don't want to stay.
And if I could go into how the Lord really showed me that was where you wouldn't believe like how the Lord made it clear to me. Like I literally had no other choice because he made it that clear.
Wow.
And I got there and I was like, I'm so uncomfortable. Like, I'm so uncomfortable. And I remember her saying, you got to give me a better reason than you're uncomfortable.
Yep.
And I stayed. And while I was there, I was like, all right, Lord, you put me here. Now show me why. And while I was there, I restarted the gospel choir at the school. Started with 6 people and built it. It grew to about 20 people. And then I was a senior at that point, and they were like, hey, we want to make this a class. Would you want to come and on board and teach this class? And so with the help of one of my mentors for a season, Ruth Naomi Floyd, who is an incredible artist within her.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I was still a student when they made it an accredited course. So she came on as director. And then at that point, she had transitioned out of the college, and they were like, hey, you built this choir. You want to be professor? And I was like, okay. But it gets even better because I did the choir for a few years, like two years after I graduated. And then they came back to me and said, we want to have you teach a master's course on African American worship. And so I had to cover from slavery to present day in a master's course. Yes, reading master's papers and doing all that type of things. And I was like, Lord, I'm not qualified for any of this. I'm not qualified. Yet he qualified. And he made sure that I was in that position. And so it's been a learning experience. And I'm teaching some students who are older than me, who have more degree than me. And it's only God, for real. It's only God.
That is amazing. And because you were in a place that you did not want to be. Doing something that you wanted to do, but you did not want to be in the place that you were at. Because you went from eclectic, different, everything to narrow, shallow. Oh my gosh, this is so limited. I don't know what I'm going to do. And you felt stifled, but God said, I have purpose for you here. I can't. I am in awe of you. I'm in awe of you right now. And listen, there's more. There is more to you, your story, what's going on, what just happened. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Listen, but we got to go to a commercial. And on the other side, we're going to talk about what just happened over the weekend and what dropped for you. We'll be right back.
Unmerited favor covers me, and I don't deserve your love, nor your mercy and grace, yet you still extend it toward me. When you see my mess, yet you see for who you say that I am, and you know my faults, yet you love me. Oh, your grace is sufficient for me, and gratitude's my offering. I am thankful for your love. That's what saves me.
We're back. Are you ready? Because we're going right back into this conversation with Professor Payton. Let's go. I am just so excited about your story, your journey, how you got to be where you are in this place and in this space. And it says worship leader. So where are you a worship leader?
So I serve at the Capacity Church right in Germantown, Wayne and Queen Lane, 5301 Wayne Avenue, where my pastor is R. Sean Edmonds. So yeah, I am there every Sunday, 10 a.m., and that is where I serve.
Shout out. Doot, doot.
Yeah. Yeah.
You better shout out your pastor before he gets you. He gonna be like, now you was on international TV and you ain't shout me out. Shout out. But that's amazing that you are doing so much. You're accomplishing so much, and you have a footprint out there, and your footprint got a little bigger over the weekend because Saturday you did something amazing. I mean, amazing. Tell the people about Saturday night, my God, today, and the time we had in the building on Saturday night. What did you do? Woo! Yes.
So we recorded the Songs of Adoration album, so it will be coming soon.
Yes.
It's my first live recording, so it was totally something I never thought that I would ever experience. I always wanted to do one, and so to finally say that I did one feels good, and it feels like a God thing happened. So I'm so excited. Some of Philly's finest singers were in the building. And so I cannot wait for you guys to hear what took place live on the album when it comes out.
Man, I'm telling you, I mean, Philly's finest. And you brought out the finest of Philly who don't even come out and play with the people a whole lot. I mean, you pulled them out. Elder Sarita Ford, Lawrence, what? Came out? What?
Yep.
Elder Janelle came out. What?
Yep.
Listen, this concert was on fire. It was, listen, y'all did the thing on Saturday night. What made you pull these ones in to this project, and how did it all come together?
Strategically, all of the voices that were a part of this project are voices that are the reason I'm here. And so it was important for me to have the voices that push me as a worship leader, as an artist, and as a person, be a part of this moment with me. So whether it was me seeing Aunt Sarita just in a random moment, like on the street, literally, and she'd be like, "Hey nephew, when is your project coming out?"
I'm about to make a phone call, and somebody gonna have to give her a little push. But I'm just saying. But that's a whole nother conversation. How did you get to the song that is being released? Can you tell us a little bit about this single?
Grace. So Grace is about 10 years old, if I want to say, about 2014. At this particular time in my life, I was going through a lot, seeking identity, seeking purpose, and really, really asking the Lord, like, so what is this? What are we doing here? What are we? And he immediately said to me, my grace is sufficient and my power is made perfect in my weakness. So in those moments where transparently I'll share that I was like, Lord, end it all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
End it all. I'm not bold enough to take my own life, but if you end it, I'll be all right with it. And he said, my grace is sufficient and made perfect in your weakness. His power being made perfect. So when I sing, where would I be in the song? I have an idea. I have an idea. Mm-hmm. But the power of God and how the song, when I've done it live, and it's transformed, it's nowhere near what it sounded like when I first wrote it. Right. But the time that I've did it in the past, I've had people say that melody came to me when I was experiencing anxiety, when I was experiencing suicidal thoughts, and I immediately felt a lifting. And so I already know that that's the assignment of the song, is people understanding that his power is made perfect in your weakness. Where would you be without his grace?
You just said the assignment of the song.
Mm-hmm.
The assignment of the song.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see and hear an assignment in the writings that God gives you in order to be developed for the people? Does it have a specific assignment? And what is the assignment that God has given to you?
It's a funny thing because it feels like wherever I was when I wrote the song, I always hear the testimony of a person being freed from whatever that was. So when I think of actually one of the songs recorded Saturday, We Give You Glory, I think about how I had to live that song. And even singing the song in the spot where last time I sang it in that church, I had the hotel room key that I was living in the hotel. You can see it in my pocket.
Wow.
And so to sing that song and stand in the victory that we give you glory in all things, but I've had people say to me, Deion, that song lifted me when I didn't want to give him glory. And so grace, when I was struggling with depression really, really badly, I felt like, oh, I don't want to live anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I heard the testimony of people saying I was literally struggling with suicidal thoughts. And that's what saved me, came to my mind. And that was it. And so, yeah, every song, it feels like wherever I was when I wrote it, that's who it's assigned to.
And I truly do believe that that's what God does. He gives us what he gives us in the moments that we're in for us, but also to help someone else so that we are able to minister to others in their situation, which is similar to whatever situation that we were going through. But it's that empathy. It's that recognition. It's that knowing and understanding that I know where you are, and this is what helped me. So I know it's going to help you. I've been assigned specifically to you in this situation in order for you to live and live on purpose. Yes.
Live on purpose.
Ah, yes, to live and live on purpose. Listen, I am so excited. The concert was amazing. Thank you so much for allowing us to be there and to participate in all that you did on Saturday and all that is coming. I'm excited about the album that's coming. Oh my God. Listen, the people got to get it. They just got to get it. But can you tell them how they can be in touch with you, how they can reach out, where they can get your music? How can they get you?
So you can follow me on Instagram at I am Deion Payton. That's on Instagram. You can reach out to me via Facebook with Deion Payton. Grace is available on all digital platforms. So I look forward to meeting you guys, talking to you guys, hopefully one day worshiping with you guys. Yes, reach out to me. I would love to meet y'all.
Absolutely, because this is the beginning. And it's not even your beginning, but it's the beginning of this part of you. And I'm excited about what God's doing, where he's taking you. And can you not get rid of me, please?
Absolutely not. We are stuck together forever.
I'm excited. I thank you so much for sitting down and having this conversation and sharing with the world grace and all that God has coming. Listen, you want to purchase this single, and then you want to follow Deion Payton to get the album, because I am telling you, this music is going to help you through whatever situation that you're going through. It is going to lift you. It is going to encourage you. It is going to inspire you to continue to be who God has called you to be, no matter what the circumstance, no matter what the situation. I promise you, if you play this music, you will say, I can go on another day. I'm Pastor Chira. This is the Pastor Chira Show, and I'll see you next week. God bless.